Okay, we're with Gerald Sterns, and we're talking about the plane crash in the golf course off of San Diego. It was a kit plane crash, and right now I'm going to be asking Jerry, how regulated, Jerry, are these kit planes?
Generally, the word kit is that you put them together yourself. They come to be assembled in varying degrees of complexity, and the FAA has no particular regulations on these. They're not certified, and as far as I know, the kits don't have to obtain any FAA certification. They're completely outside the range of regulation. They don't. Most of them don't have registration numbers.
And that's been going on for how long?
A while, since kit planes started showing up. There's a confusion between a kit and an ultralight, and you want to make sure you know which one you have. An ultralight is an airplane that is actually manufactured by a company and does have to conform to certain FAA regulations. An ultralight is the one that was portrayed in the Goose Chase movie. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a very well-received movie. The little girl flying an airplane with the geese chasing it. That's an ultralight. It has usually a high wing and a gas-propelled engine. May carry more than one person.
Well,
a kit airplane is made by the kit rather than the manufacturer.
Okay. Well, these planes, they have insurance though, right?
Not necessarily. Some of the ultralight manufacturers had coverage. Most of them did not. And so when something went wrong with the design or building of the airplane, there was no remedy there. The kit people, by and large, I have yet to come across any that had any insurance coverage of any note. It's a very much buyer, you're on your own kind of situation.
What do you do in a situation like that?
Well, there are still possibilities of coverage with respect to the owner. The owner of the kit-built plane normally would insure it for public liability. And in a case such as your San Diego, the 3 kids that got hurt, they might well have recourse to the owner's liability insurance as well as the pilot, assuming the pilot was not the owner.
Oh. Well, you know,
you see how that works. You very seldom find any significant financial responsibility with airplanes like this because of the nature of what they are. And but you have to look around, and you have to be inventive because there's no. I understand in this case the door came off in flight. Well, that's obviously should not have happened. It may well be a design error. It may be a maintenance error. If it's a design or manufacturing error, you're kind of out of luck because you have no manufacturer here. You just have the person or the company that sends you the materials to assemble yourself. And they're obviously going to say the door was not put on properly. Maintenance is another possibility. If there's any faulty maintenance or component, there may be financial responsibility there. That was true in the John Denver case. He got killed flying an ultralight. It was part ultralight, part kit. Put it together himself in the main, but there was a fuel component that didn't work properly, and there was some insurance coverage there.
What about if somebody just didn't shut the door all the way and it came open?
Well, that would be the pilot in command's responsibility. Whoever is actually controlling the aircraft is flying the aircraft is being pilot in command and responsible for its safe flight under the federal air regulations. So there would be responsibility. Regardless of who is supposed to shut the door, it's the pilot in command's responsibility to make sure it is done. But the query then, does that pilot in command have any insurance coverage? You don't know. It's kind of unlikely if they don't own the airplane.
I didn't realize that kit planes were. I was thinking they'd fit one person, but there were, I think, 5 people on this flight. I was kind of surprised. I guess
that's a big one. That's rather unusual. And having done a lot of these cases over the years, it's sort of like the law. You know, what can go wrong will. The bigger and more complex these things are, I think the more chances there are for trouble, because you got more parts to put together by amateurs.
Oh my. Well, I thank you for your time, and I will check back with you if I have any more questions as we learn more.
Well, thanks for the call.
Okay, bye-bye.